Nowadays, everyone out there is telling you, start this business, start ecom, start dropshipping, start TikTok clipping, start Forex, start SMMA, start Amazon FBA, start all these business models. Everyone out there nowadays is trying to sell you to start whatever. And 2 years ago, I was in this exact position. I was in the exact position that you're probably in now, that I was believing every single person that was telling me to start this business, try this, try this, try this. And I tried everything. My story and my journey was I literally tried the majority of businesses that you've probably tried as well, or you have thought about trying. And the reality of a lot of these businesses is that, yes, there can be money to be made, but the reality is that there is a potential or that upside or the time it will take you to actually make the money that you're promised or you believe you can make is 2 years, 3 years, even 5-year journey, for example, in Forex, what it will actually take to get that money. So in terms of my own journey, when I started business, I started years ago. I started when I was 13, 14, reselling shoes. And back in 2017, 2016, it was super easy to buy shoes from Adidas Yeezys or from Nike Jordans or Off-Whites and resell them on eBay to make anywhere from £200, £100 per pair to over £1,000 or £500 per pair. So back then it was so easy. I'd buy shoes when they released on Adidas, Yeezys, Off-Whites, Jordans, Travis Scott's, all of these shoes. I'll put pictures above here as well. I'd buy them for cheap when they released, and I'd sell them on eBay when they would for resale prices, and sell them to guys who wanted to buy these pairs as hype beasts, and hype shoes used to sell very well back then. And this was my first real business that I started and scaled pretty heavy. At the height of it, in about 2019, I was buying multiple pairs of Travis Scott Jordan 1s, Off-White Air Force 1s, buying pairs at £150 a pair that was selling for over 2k per pair. I had 10 pairs of Off-White Air Force 1s, the blue ones, and about 15 pairs of Travis Scott Jordan 1s. Travis's were about £1,500 per pair, and the Air Force Ones are about £2,000 per pair. And I literally had about 35 shoes in the room at one point. And the height of shoes was amazing because you never had any losses. You never bought shoes and took a loss. The worst case is you'd send back the shoes for break even, so you'd just get a return because you have 30-day refund policy. So if you couldn't sell the shoes in 30 days, you just return them. And that was the beauty about the business. There was no downside. There was no money you could lose. And that was the easy days. That was the days where everything was easy and I was making crazy money at 15, 16, literally just reselling shoes. And then from there, because I already had experience in business, or so I thought, I moved into other things. So I've tried Forex, and Forex I tried for 3 years. Again, I had multiple good months and multiple bad months, but the issue with Forex and the issue me personally with Forex is that it's always a big zero-sum game, big competition. It's you versus the markets, it's player versus player. You always have to perform. And if your goals are, if you want to have freedom, if you want to travel, if you want to do nice things, go nice places and live a free life, not be stuck in front of your desktop or your laptop every day, 5 days a week, strict routine, strict meditation, waking up, all this stuff. If you want to live both lives, then choosing Forex isn't the way to go, because essentially, the minute you upgrade your life and get a bit busy, if you start to not perform on the chart, then bang, you're now making money, you're now back to broke. So your routine, your lifestyle has to be super simple if you're a trader. And I know this personally from myself, from very close friends of mine who have got millions in funded, that they've started to enjoy the fruits of their labor, starting to enjoy their payouts, their profits, and then they're back to square one after 3-4 months of enjoying it because they couldn't sustain having a sick lifestyle and also performing at the highest level in the market. And the issue with that is that, cool, you can make crazy money from Forex, but if that means you are basically a slave to your PC or laptop, staying there 5 days a week, long hours during the days when you're trading and being completely focused, then how can you ever spend that money? How can you ever live the life, the freedom, the lifestyle that you want to live if that's your only income? So that's my issue with trading. And I had good months, bad months, and I ended up about break even towards the end of it, but that's kind of where I stumbled across OFM. And then other businesses, so like Amazon FBA, I've tried that. FBA, I don't know why the fuck these gurus that flex FBA, that flex is the best business, they're completely retarded. I believed it, I tried it. The reality of FBA is that if you make 10K a month, let's say, you have to spend 9K or 8K to make that 2K profit. You'll never see that 2K profit because you reinvest that to spend it on stock, on inventory the next month. And then if you have inventory or stock that doesn't sell, you take losses on that. And all the money you put into the business, for you to see that back, maybe 1 year, maybe 2 years down the line. But if you want to say, let's say you're making 100K a month, you're going to take money out of it. Why would you take money out of a growing business? You have to take, let's say you're making 100K a month in sales at 20% margin, so 20K profit. Let's say you take out that 20K profit every month. You can't grow past that 100K a month in sales because you need to buy inventory. And if you have a bad month where something big that you invest in doesn't sell, you're fucked. So you still haven't got freedom and actual real freedom, because you have to just put it back into inventory. Same goes for ecom, drop shipping, all these other businesses are okay. I haven't tested them myself, SMMA as well, but the margins, the effort, the testing, the money invested, all of these things involved are massive factors that probably why if you tested it yourself, you probably dealt with it and you're still in the same position now. And this is the thing right now in 2024, that all these gurus, everyone is telling you do this, do this, and you at the end of it are probably trying all these things. Why doesn't it work? Why am I seeing this person do this? I need to work harder, I need to do this, I need to do this. In reality, a lot of you won't make money. That is the reality. In reality, a lot of these other businesses are extremely saturated or extremely difficult to actually stand out. And the reality is you're competing with people that have done it for 4 years, 5 years, 6, 7, 8 years. And you're competing with them on a day-to-day basis. So you have to perform. And you with no knowledge, no understanding, no skin in the game, how are you expected to compete? You need to look at things from a broader perspective and look at, is it realistic that I'm going to make consistently 10, 20, 30K profit a month with this business in the next 6 months, in the next year? And if it doesn't make sense, then you need to look at, cool, what else can I be doing? What else is out there that I can be doing? And what else is there that I can implement or I can test that can overtake what I'm currently doing? Because a lot of you now are working so hard to hit 10K a month. But in reality, if you're in a better business, you can do half the work and get to 10K a month in no time. And that's kind of why or how OFM is like that one business that if you get into it and you actually know the information to apply it to a model, to your agency on how to scale, and you actually put in the work to do it, to get to 10K a month is pretty much a walk in the park. I mean, when I started, I done over 10K in my first month, and then over 30K in my first month, and profit on that was over 15K. And from there, I've never had a month below 10K. And what other business can you do that? Bear in mind, no experience, no knowledge, no information, no course, no nothing. I started from zero, and from self-explanatory, from researching, and then later on investing my knowledge, I scaled it up from there. And all these other things out there, yes, you can make money in it. I'm not saying you can't, but you have to look at the chessboard. You have to look at a bird's eye view, a broader scheme. Does it make sense for me to put all this time, all this effort, all this energy into something that is going to be, that I'm capped out at, where I can make only 5K a month, 10K a month? Or do I divert that energy into a business where it's easy to make 10K a month, easy to make 20K a month, even easy to make 30K a month? And it all depends on your actual goals and what you want in business and in life. Because if you want freedom, if you want time freedom, location freedom, and you want to set up a life, you want to look at, cool, what is the best cash flowing business right now that I can do that will enable me to move that cash into property, into investment, into crypto, into long-term plays where I can multiply that cash? You have to look at it, cool, what in the near future can I make the most money, the most cash from, and how can I use that cash to multiply into other businesses, into long-term projects? And if you approach it with this mindset, then the only business really out there that I can wholeheartedly understand and know and say that will do that as quick as possible for you is OFM. Because realistically, there's guys that are joining my program, guys that are just starting in the OFM in general, that in their first month, second month, third month, are making at least 5 or 10K. And that is at the bare minimum. There's people that sign a model, first month in make about 10K, 20K, second month in the model blows up to 80K, 100K a month. And that's literally all from applying what you see out there online on social media. The beauty about OFM is that everything in terms of marketing is out there for you to, your product research, everything is all out there. What the best models are doing, what the best models are trying, what creators are they doing, what type of content are they doing. That's all out there because you can see exactly the performance on the content. So if you're analyzing what these other creators are doing, analyzing what this creator is doing, what the best creators are doing on Twitter, Reddit, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, all the strategies are there. As long as you have your own creator on OnlyFans, you advise her on the things that you are seeing other girls are doing, but putting your own twist on it, seeing what they're doing, adding what's different, adding what you can do different, adding what is playing into your creator's strengths, not into her weaknesses, into her strengths, into her qualities. How can she stand out specifically? If you apply it to your own creator, then as a byproduct, if the content is good, Instagram will reward you for good content. Why? Because Instagram are mainly rewarding people, or only rewarding people who are keeping people on the platform. So good content is keeping people on the platform for them to watch ads and for Instagram to get paid for running ads on their platform. That's as simple as the game goes. And as long as you dedicate, in all skills, I'd say if you were to master one skill in OFM and any business in general, it would all be marketing. Because whether that's on your own models, whether that's coming to an agency who already has models and offering to market their models for a percentage share, rev share, or a retainer, whether that's understanding marketing for brands, for ecom, for social media, for whatever, if you understand marketing and content, you will never go broke. If that is your focus is nailing marketing, you can lose all your models or go back to broke, back to square one, sign a model, apply your marketing strategies because you have the brain for it, and you will go back to making money. It's as simple as that. You want to focus on a skill. If you focus on a skill within OFM, because now there's so many kids coming into the industry, so many guys who have no business knowledge, never done a business before, are not approaching it like a business and still making money. So if you come into OFM, learning the skill of marketing and applying it to models, you will make money. It's as simple as that. And it isn't insanely hard, it isn't insanely technical or difficult. It's literally a case of having the right marketing, having the right model, having the right funnel, sales team, and then making money on the back end from the chatting and from the sales. That is simply the business model in a nutshell. So for you yourself to start, if you focused on marketing, and genuinely become obsessed with Reels, with TikTok, with YouTube, with Twitter, with Reddit, genuinely focus on one of those platforms and master it, the minute you sign a model, you will start making money. Literally as simple as that. The guys who have made the most money in my own community, in people I know, are the guys who have signed a model, done something different with marketing, and just rinsed it, doubled down on it, tripled down on it, and literally scaled a model from 0 or 2K or 3K to over 50K, over 100K a month, and she sustained that just from genius marketing. You're not doing any business, you're not making money with any business that you're trying. If right now you focus on learning a skill, which is marketing, and applying that to a model in OFM, it's literally that simple. It's just about actually understanding content and understanding marketing. And if you understand that, the other processes, the other systems are pretty easy to set up. And it's just about understanding them and actually building the system, building the team, and scaling it from there. But no other business is literally this simple, because you have marketing on a high converting model. For example, marketing some product on ecom that no one needs, no one wants, it's going to be hard or low in terms of conversion. But marketing on a high converting model to OnlyFans is so simple, and so many people aren't doing it. and you're still waiting around, not making money, trying harder businesses, when you can genuinely put all that effort into OFM, into one model, and make 10K a month. And if that's your goal, if you're still not making that, then that's all you need to do. And it's not overcomplicated, it's not some crazy strategy, it's essentially understanding marketing, understanding good content, and you will make money. It's as simple as that. So yes boys, that's it for this video. If you want to get into OFM and you want to know more about how it works, then you can message me on Telegram, LucaFXB, or go on my website and book a call with me and I can explain a bit more how it works. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, leave a comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.